Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So today right, we actually have an SBC release, right? It's Fofana. So initially right, if you guys watch my videos right, the initial leak was that he's supposed to come as an objective, not a SBC, but now he's a SBC. So let's review him. He actually has a high work rates, 4-star, 4-star, right? He can play CDM as well, useful for camp building purposes. For his pace right is 84 and his pace split is basically the same, right? 84 in acceleration and 84 in sprint speed. So for his attack positioning it's 82, finishing is 75. But again, shot power is great at 87, so maybe he can compensate for his lower finishing. So for the agility and balance right, it's 74 and 72, which might mean that Fofana might be a bit harder for him to turn in midfield. Right, let's try. But in terms of his other stats, it's very good. The only thing that I don't think is so ideal is his defensive awareness at 82, because we actually want to play him in that CDM role, right? So player traits, right? He doesn't have any OP player traits. I want to actually take a look at the cost of his SBC. So if we take a look, right, he comes up to about 132k, right? He's lengthy, right? No matter what you give him, except for artist and finisher. So that is what we want him to be at. We want him to be lengthy. Let's see whether lengthy is still a thing nowadays. And we're actually going to be rocking him in this team. He'll be getting full chemistry. We'll be applying the shadow chemistry style to increase that low defensive awareness as well as the pace. So for Fofana, right, we'll be playing him in one position first, which is the central midfielder or the CDM position. So for the instructions on him, right, I will actually have stay back while attacking and cut passing lanes as well as cover center. So subsequently in the other matches, right, we'll actually try him out without the stay back while attacking, and let's see how his AI plays, right? At the end of the video, we should be able to determine whether he's more of a defensive midfielder, more of a attacking midfielder, or more of a box-to-box, right? But for now, he'll just be a central midfielder, right, in a 4-2-3-1 and a 3-5-2. So let's actually see how he plays. Right, Fofana. Try out his dribbling. Right, clunky. Definitely not smooth. That 71 agility and 72 balance, right, showing. Fofana sprays it out wide. Does he make that forward run? No. Right. He plays to that stay back while attacking instruction. Fofana being the lone, right, he stayed back just now. That's the DM. Here we go, Rats.
And he organises those around him. He can also come out with the ball. He just needs a good start here.
Right, so Fofana pushing up. Does he come back? Yes, he's there.
An encouraging move.
Right, Fofana with that forward run, nice. Right, his dribbling, right, it's not something that I think will be a strength of this card. Don't expect him to be able to turn very quickly and smoothly. Right, Fofana with that long reach of his.
High quality defending.
Fofana with another good interception. He's straight off, I can tell that his long reach, right, his long legs is gonna be very useful in trying to intercept any balls.
Incisive play from Vieira.
Right, we're playing ping pong at this point. Right, Fofana with yet another interception. I think that's like his third or fourth. Fofana defend a header. Yep, he can. Good header out. Right, Fofana doesn't really push up, right? Seems to stay in that TDM slot.
Seko Fofana.
Right, intercepts the ball again. This is like his 5th interception in the game, I think. So Fofana, first off, right, I think my initial impressions of him are really good. He's like, his interceptions are crazy. So you probably want to play him as one of the more defensive central midfielder. Then you can have somebody who's a little bit more attacking beside him. You know, somebody like Valverde, you know.
15 minutes left for play.
Somebody whose dribbling is good, but maybe not as adequate defensively. So I can also think of the recent flashback Pogba. I think that would be a good card to complement this Fofana.
So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command.
Right, sprays that pass out to the
Controlled most of the game, haven't
midfield.
The importance of that tackle cannot
Right,
be
Fofana
overstated.
already on Jairzinho, right, even before I switched to him.
Matteo Guendouzi.
So his AI, right, I like Fofana's AI. It's really good.
Fofana with
For the
it.
central midfield slot, he's really good. Yep. Once again, Fofana with the interception. I want to see after the game, right, how many interceptions did he make? Like, the attack is gonna severely test me.
Defense, Yaya Toure plays
Fofana.
alongside Xavi Alonso in central midfield, and
Does he get to
up,
Cruyff?
Johan
Yep, he
Cruyff
does, and he
starts
wins the ball
alongside
as well.
Ferenc Puskás.
Right, and he makes that forward run. I can tell you guys, Fofana is a top tier midfielder.
Fofana with it. Well, the spicy boys pushing forward
Fofana.
with options available. Could be.
Let's go, Fofana with the assist. Let's go, man. What a ball to Warren. So far, right, his passes are, Fofana passes are all on point.
Kessié.
Yep, again.
Alowairan. Real chance.
Alright, this guy is no good.
Here.
You guys saw how he moved his centre backs out.
Back underway at 2-1.
Yep, Fofana with the tackle again. Right, Fofana with the interception again.
Defensively and did his job.
So you guys can see, right, when the
Johan
opponent
Cruyff.
has the ball, right, Fofana does actually naturally, right, get attracted to the ball.
Good technique displayed.
Right, Fofana with the forward run.
Kessié. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, trying to take their
Right,
time.
Fofana
but
with that
not enough
tackle
care on
again.
the ball.
What a beast. Jesus, this card.
Teammates available.
Yep, Fofana blocks.
And they continue to
Again, doesn't really
advance,
misplace a pass.
And a lot of options here.
Right, what a ball to Ribery.
Can he
Rips.
put them in
What a
front?
goal. Let's go. Another assist by Fofana. I think that's 2 assists now.
It could be the goal that wins them promotion.
Let's stop the
Just
kickoff.
look at those celebrations down
Fofana,
there.
can you stop it?
That could be a huge moment.
Yes, what a fucking beast Fofana is, chat.
In today, that's for sure.
Florian Wirtz.
Right, Fofana with that track back. Yep, and he
good
won
challenge to
and he
bring
won the
that
ball.
attack to- Well, in any game, Sadio Mane
Oh,
is
Fofana with the
likely to be
tackle,
an
but he doesn't win the
important
ball, but
contributor.
he goes in
Just
for
what
another
display
tackle.
do you expect
Did
to
you guys see the
from
double
Well,
tackle?
Derek, he's a great
Yep, another tackle, another possession retain. Right, Fofana. Run, Dembele, run. Get the ball. Fofana is gonna feed you. Right, Fofana.
Seko Fofana. Seko
Right,
Fofana.
Fofana.
Oh, good looking run.
Alright, I was just trying to get a goal with him. So we'll still be playing Fofana in the central midfield slot just without the stay back while attacking instructions, right? I want to see how his AI reacts. Does he make more forward runs? Because he has mainly been situated in that central midfield defensive slot, right? So let's see.
the big question.
Fofana, yep, wins the header as well. Does
Surrounded.
Fofana go forward? Right, he does after I send him on a forward run.
Kewell. And will it
GG's.
be the leveller?
Oh!
Alowairan.
Yep, look at his players. They're all always in position.
Origi.
Yep, Fofana with another interception.
Teammates available. He's in here.
Yep.
Club, would you believe, Stuart?
Well, what more
Alright,
can we say
Fofana
about
sprays the
him?
ball out
We
to
can talk
Theo.
about his attitude and character, and of course their vital
Nice spread.
attributes. But the main reason he's having such a good career
Doesn't he
is
make
that
that run?
has
He does
fantastic
after I
ability,
actually
and he'll
activated
never
him to
lose
go
that.
on that run.
Fofana. Well, that's how to beat your opponents.
Alright, Fofana makes that forward run right after I send him on the run. Right. Alright, Fofana with that tackle again. I did it immediately because I know he was gonna be a beast. Alright, Fofana. Let's cap it off with a goal. Ah, we hit the crossbar. Unlucky, unlucky. Right, Fofana wins the tackle again. Yeah, Seko, are you talking about my own rewards? Alright, Fofana with yet another interception.
The ball rolling again. 2-0 the score.
Right, Fofana with yet another tackle. I think that's like what, five or six interception and tackles that he has made in the game. Have you oh fuck. Right, good interception by Fofana. Right, he almost gives the ball away.
Seko Fofana. Dembele on the ball. Fofana with it. Oh, this is looking promising.
Woo!
Real chance. Up.
Oh, look at that slight tackle from Fofana, chat. Right, Fofana with the tackle again. I sound like a broken record now. Fofana with the tackle. I don't know how many times I've said that. I used to collect that as well. Fofana with another interception.
Showing excellent vision. Chance maybe for Kuhl.
Fan. And I don't like. I think maybe after this, right, we will just open up some packs since we have.
Incisive play from
Ah, I thought that is his chance to get his first goal. It happens once every match. So that for me is too much. So we actually ended up playing 7 games with Fofana. Actually got 4 assists. So let's actually talk about the pros of this card. So for me, right, the pros is his defensive awareness of 82, right, totally doesn't show in the game at all. I feel like in game he has about 90 plus defensive awareness, and his interceptions is also very, very good. I think I can safely say that his interception and his positioning on the pitch, it's actually one of the best. And his tackle as well, it's really good. Whenever he goes for the ball, he wins it. Another thing that I was pleasantly surprised with was his passing actually. Right, his vision is actually 86. Short passes is 89, right? Long pass is 84. The best passer that I've used in this game is actually Zidane. I feel that Fofana's passing is on par. Then right, I kid you not. And so those are the two things. And another thing that I really like about Fofana is when he actually goes for like headers, right? As you guys have seen in the clip a few times, right? He actually wins them, which is actually something that I feel that is not very I don't usually win headers, right? So his height is actually about 185 centimeters, but in game, right, I feel like he's much taller than that. He has won most of the headers during the corner kicks, so those are the three things that I think is very good about him. And he's pretty quick as well. He also gets into his defensive midfield role very, very well. So let's talk about the cons, right? I think the one con that I have with him is his dribbling. Right, look at his agility and balance, 74 and 72. I think that whenever he dribbles, right, he's very stiff, and I don't really enjoy dribbling with him. So at the start of the video, we actually were trying to figure out what is his best position. Is it a CDM? Is it a slightly more attacking central midfielder? Or is it a box-to-box? I can safely say that his best position is central defensive midfielder. Right, you probably would want to have somebody that is a little bit more attacking beside him. So in my case, right, I probably will pair Valverde with Fofana, because Fofana will sit and Valverde will go in front, because Valverde's dribbling is way better than somebody like Cassie, right, who's also very defensive. So despite Fofana having the high work rates, right, I feel like he really sits a lot in that central defensive midfield slot. As you guys realize, right, even when we remove the stay back while attacking instruction, right, his base card stats still made him somebody who actually sit in front of the two center backs. Okay, so let's talk about the tier list. So where does Fofana go in the tier list? S tier, A tier, B tier, or C tier? As a defensive midfielder, right, I can tell you guys this Fofana, right, is S tier. Easily he's S tier. If you ask me about a box-to-box midfielder, then probably he's an A tier. So it depends on how you want to utilize him. So let's actually also move on to talk about the price. He's actually 147k. While I was crafting him, he was only about 130k. So I guess fodder has actually risen. So to answer actually the question, right, of who is better out of the similar SBCs that we actually have currently. So we actually had Jorginho, right? They play in the same position, right? Central midfield or CDM. So Jorginho is about 135k, 3-star, 4-star with medium high work rates. Now I can tell you guys straight away, Fofana will be miles and miles clear of this Jorginho card. Simply because of the AI that Fofana has and the long reach, as well as his unique body type. So another player that I think is that Fofana is comparable to in terms of the position is Xavi Alonso. So I actually, right, intended to do a review on him. I played a few games with him. I didn't like him at all. Right, 4-star, high work rates. He was kind of a passenger in the midfield. You know, you can't feel his presence. Unlike Fofana, right, when you guys saw the clips, right, he actually made lots and lots of interception in the game, right. I think on average one game, right, he actually makes about 5 to 6 interception or tackles, right. So for Xabi Alonso, I don't think he's that good, and he doesn't have that, like I mentioned, he doesn't have that reach. He doesn't have that aggressiveness to his tackling. I'm definitely taking Fofana over Jorginho and Xabi Alonso, right? And considering that Fofana is actually 1/3 of the price of Xabi Alonso, right? I think that Fofana is really worth it. If you ask me which is the card that plays most similar to Fofana, right? Let me tell you guys, it's Patrick Vieira, right? I kid you not, chat. I kid you not, YouTube, right? He actually plays way better, right? Base Vieira, right, is medium, which I always don't like on central midfielders, right? If you guys watch my videos, y'all would know. I think Fofana, right, significantly outperforms base Vieira. I think he is on par, or maybe even better than the prime Vieira. Okay, let me explain to you why, right? You might say that I'm crazy. So I think Fofana and Vieira, from the way that they defend, right, they are actually very similar. So Vieira's work rate is actually medium high, right? He has the high defensive work rate. I think the way that they tackle, the way that they intercept, the way they position themselves is very similar. The thing that I like about Fofana that is an edge over Vieira, right? It's actually his passing. Vieira, right? Even though his passing, his vision is 89, short pass and long passes is 89, right? He always seems to lack that pass. Every time I try to pass with him, right, his passes are just not as accurate as somebody like Fofana. So that is it. That is it for me, right? So if you ask me, is this SBC worth it to do? I can tell you guys, no matter what kind of team you're running, whether is it a Prem team, Italian League team, you know, Spanish team, whatever team that you're running, right, just get Fofana. This is the kind of SBC, right, once it expires, right, would actually regret that you never do this SBC. At a price of 150k, and I would say easily being one of the best defensive midfielders I've used in the game, right, it's basically a no-brainer. I would say, you know, go and do the SBC, guys. So I've actually come to the end of the video. Right, if you guys actually enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're actually only 15 subs away from reaching the 100 sub mark. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, take care, guys.